What is going on, peeps? All right, let's get back into stock watch, man. We had a couple of days off, and man, was I taking a shellacking. All right, so on the last one, we were at 57%. And I told you guys I was going to bank and remove some of these things off of my list because they just weren't doing anything impressive. I walked away and walked away with, I take a little bit of hit on each of them, but I moved them right into gold and silver today. So we'll see how we're doing with that. Anyways, let's get into this. Speaking of gold and silver, if you're thinking about buying precious metals, don't forget our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. All right, you guys head on over there, buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. You can't go wrong with free 99. We got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, as well as cryptocurrencies. Please no politics. Bring that over to here, which is the hidden things in front of your eyes. You can talk about politics, QAnon, current events, chemtrails, 9/11, false flag events, the whole 9 yards over here. We don't mind. Just be respectful of one another. And don't forget, Pimpy now has, that's right, I have a Twitter account. Come join me over here. The links are in the description because I'm finding out a lot of you don't have Facebook anymore, but you do have Twitter. All right, so let's get into what's going on because, man, over the last couple of days, we're taking a shellacking, and I told you guys, what do we not do? We don't panic. That's right. Everything is rebounded just like I thought. So let's go through this, even though, here's the funny thing. Now, miners took a little bit of a beating, but then they were, it didn't drop by very much. I was shocked. I was really shocked to see, even though it looked like it went down, they were just dropping down maybe, some cents here and some dollars there, but nothing really, really super major. Cryptocurrencies took an ass whipping. Gold and silver dropped down pretty good, and then now all of a sudden is rebounding. That's why I was hoping you guys, when you had a chance, you bought on the dip. Because when I dip, you dip, we both dip. Gotcha. Let's get into this. Discovery Metals was 31 cents. So this roll for you newbies was our original value at the time of our investment. The one next to it is the current value so we can see how we are performing. 31 cents for Discovery Metal when we we're first talking about it, up to $1.37. Endeavor was 145, is at 417. Alexco was at $1.48. Now at $2.89. First Majestic is a really popular one talking about it. There's a lot of people talking about First Majestic as well as Endeavor. A whole lot of people talking about them. So anyways, was $7.53 is now up to $11.85. Mag Silver, $9.87, now $15.74. Silvercrest, $6.41, now $9.73. XRP trying to come alive again, went from 18 cents back up to 24. Here we go, Ethereum, man, boy, they were killing me. 173.41 up to 356.89. USAA precious metals 1706 up to 2314. Bitcoin kind of on the move, although you can see to the right of me a little bit, it did just down slightly, but nonetheless, even so, 6,880 at the time, 10,305 by the end of close today. Lawn Care Biopharma $31.12, dropped this a little bit down to $30.45. Lawn Care Cancer Immunotherapy, $26.69, dropped this a little bit to $25.90. ARC was $56.27, is $57.65. Drexion, still one of my biggest star performers, still kicking tuchus, all right? Was $63.70, is at $152.99 at the time. Pan America Silver, 1974, up to $35.77. Fortuna is another one of those real popular ones. We're hearing a lot of talk about them as well, and they are performing very well. $2.38, now $7.09. Wheaton, $35.01, $54.82 now. Silvercorp was $3.36, now $8.27. That's a pretty good jump. And here's the big dog, Barrick. Even though there was a correction in the markets, because Warren Buffett and other people started moving over into Barrick, lo and behold, it's still hanging around up there higher than it was. $24.82 is now $30.45. It broke the $30 mark. Last week it broke the 30, or the last time I did a video, I think it was just above 30. So you can see even with the rebound of today, they're still holding out pretty good. Gold mining was $2.32 up to $3.56. As you can see, I got rid of. Remember I told you I was banking 3 of these little boogers? That's what I did. I banked the XLM. I banked the other Canadian one and one other one. I forgot what it was, but nonetheless, I banked them and I pumped them today, invested into gold and silver because they're all going to rebound. That's why we don't see any differences here for now. So I went for 57% to 58%, which is good. I still got a loss on these two, man. I'm not impressed with them at all. There are some other ones I should be adding, but right now, for now, that's where I'm going to sit. We're looking really good with our investments, 58% increase. So I'm going to save this so that we can get over and talk about the good stuff. Okay, as usual, I tell you guys whenever we're investing not to get too emotionally into this because they will have swings. I'm still not a huge fan of cryptocurrencies, but I do recognize the fact that there is a window of opportunity in which we can make some money on them. So if you bought right now when it was down, I'm kind of expecting a pretty big swing back up. We will see. There's reasons to believe that, but I'm curious to see if it carries over. That's just my opinion. So again, I still have my money in Ethereum and in Chainlink at the moment. Okay, that's where I'm sitting the most at. Gold and silver, you could see rebounded. Now gold got down there just a little bit, but I was like, it's not going to break 1900. There's no way in God's green earth is it going to break 1900. It tried to. It definitely tried to. Look at this. It got down as far as, was it, 1928. Look at that. It's almost up $30 just since this morning. All right, so I told you it's going to rebound. We're going to see a rebound. There's going to be a lot of stress. There's already lots of reports. So again, I'm telling you, I'm anticipating watching a lot of more issues on the comics. I will keep you guys updated. There are a lot of pension funds, as we talked about before. There are a lot of pension funds, retirement funds, hedge funds, all moving over into precious metals right now. And so I'm curious to see, because we saw, for those of you who missed, I did a report on gold and silver where they're showing us, or they told us that, you see, the comics has like 46 trusted people that they buy gold and silver from, precious metals. But they had to increase it to over 147, I think it is, people now, and that includes China. That just shows you that they sold way more contracts than they actually had physical gold and silver. So it's causing a really bottlenecking problem. That's good for us who are holding it. I told you we're way ahead of the curve. That doesn't mean we should stop. If you have an opportunity to continue to stack, please do so. You're going to benefit from it. So we're watching the comics. Let's see where we're at right now. I'm expecting to hear some news by the end of this week regarding other movements on precious metals on the comics. I'm curious to see how it's going to affect, if it will affect the market right away, or if it's going to happen the following week. But I'm expecting, really, again, gold and silver to try to make a move up is what I'm watching for. All right, so at least for now today, we're looking at everything is in the green. It's not a whole lot. It's $12. We'll take it. That's as of after close. Silver's up. I told you it's like a spastic kid. Look at that. It's $27, about 27 again. It's been teetering around these support levels, which is good. But again, I'm anticipating it going up here, and I've been keeping an eye on it. So a lot of you guys were jumping all over. Some of you guys bought hundreds of ounces when it was a little bit lower. Smart move. Buy on the dip. Don't panic. Don't ever sell on the dip. Buy on the dip. Hang tight, like I told you. We are still kicking tickets. All right, man. We are on 6.5 of 8 seconds. Riding bodacious. For some reason, you guys get a kick out of that. So that's where we are. Again, I'm telling you that we would see a rebound. We would. And I told you that the market is spastic like this. So not to panic. Just let it do what it's going to do. We know eventually they're going to have to let that beach ball that they're holding underneath the water, they're going to have to let it go. And eventually it's going to pop up in the air. And that's what I'm expecting to happen. We're already seeing positive moves on gold and silver, trying to rebound a little bit, and miners moved up pretty good. All right, so miners took a little bit of a hit when this market was down, a little bit, but they came right back up. So I'm curious to see where my stock watch video will be on Friday if these continue to all move in a positive direction. That's why I went ahead and banked those other ones in and moved them into precious metals while I still could, where the cost was a little bit lower. I'm curious to see how it performs. I'm really excited about what's coming up here in October. So again, you guys, I just want to stress this enough. Precious metals is the right place to be. Hopefully you guys are visiting our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange, picking up from them. They're a really nice group of people. Again, today a couple of people reached out to me and were very happy about what was going on. I'm very happy when my subscribers are having pleasant experiences over there, you guys. Okay, and hopefully you guys know to use promo code Pimpy Pimpy and pick up on some free silver. Okay, nothing's wrong with free 99. All right, so that's where we are for the day during Stock Watch. Again, since let's see here, since Friday we had the weekend, and then we had Monday, and then right in the aftermarkets, man. Boo, man, it was terrible. You could see that things were dropping left and right. But now there's talk about a new stimulus package. I know cryptos were taking a hit because something happened with Bitcoin. There was some negative press and people were responding to it. But again, I told you guys, just keep an eye on it. Don't get overly emotional. Just let it sit there. Just keep letting your goodies stack up where there's cryptocurrencies, gold and silver. Just let the market do what it needs to do. Okay? So when I think it's time to get rid of my cryptocurrencies, I'll just tell you it's up to you to do what you want to do on your own, but I'll just let you know when I am, because a lot of people are like, Pimpy, when are you going to sell? I said, I'll let you know. But for the most part, that's where we are for now, you guys. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.